Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 6 Episode 1, Who's the Daddy? Just before I get into Love and Hip Hop, I just want to mention a couple of things. I saw that Best Tour 2017 on the iHeartRadio Awards went to Coldplay. I love me some Coldplay. They are releasing new music. They're going to have an EP that comes out June 2nd. They released a song called Hypnotized, 'cause I'm hypnotized. I like the song. It's wonderful. It's building. It's building. The views on YouTube, people talking about it, getting a lot of positive reviews about it. I love it. I also like Chris Martin, has a song with the Chainsmokers called I Want Something Just Like This. Da, 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 da. I love that jump. It's rocking. It's blowing up like crazy on YouTube. They got millions and millions of views. Anyways, I love me some Coldplay. I look forward to seeing my guys in August. Yeah, so I got something to look forward to. Rihanna, she won a couple of awards, but she didn't show up to the iHeartRadio Awards. But she, they videotaped her accepting the award. She was using her Bambi filter, looking all cute. I love me some Riri. Anything else? Everybody talking about that Get Out movie. I was thinking that movie was going to be whack or whatever, but I'm hearing a lot of positive reviews, so I'm going to have to go and check out that Get Out movie. I did see a couple weeks ago, because I didn't film the reunion for Love and Hip Hop New York because it was too crazy, but I did check out Fist Fight with Ice Cube and that dude from Philadelphia. Love and Hip Hop New York's reunion, oh my gosh, was pretty crazy, especially after finding out that Amina, she really just, she knows that Peter is just taking her because Tyra doesn't want him. So it's like I'm mad at Amina for being stupid. When she was filming the show, as I was reviewing the show throughout the episodes, she was acting like she didn't care. She was going to go ahead and let Peter go about his way as long as he, going to help take care of the children that he created with her. She not tripping. She willing to divorce him. And then on the reunion, y'all still sleeping together and you still waiting for him to treat you like a wife. Anyway, back to Love and Hip Hop. The show opens with Jocelyn being 6 months pregnant. And she's in a pool taking, having a photo shoot, her baby pictures. And she looking all beautiful, looking nice. She looks good pregnant, Hopefully one day if, it happens, I'll be beautiful pregnant, you know what I mean? But she got a helper, and behind the scenes, this Young Dro dude. I still don't know who Young Dro is. I don't know any music from him, and it's I don't know. I have not Googled it. I haven't YouTubed it. I haven't Instagrammed it. I haven't done none of that. But, Young Dro and her got new music coming out, and she released it later on in the episode at her baby shower, the new music, and it looked like people was, jamming to the beat. Juju on that beat. But anyway, her and Young Dro, they friends, she say. But at the baby shower, she had her hand on his thigh, So what's up with that? But Stevie, he ended up being at the gym, still keeping the muscles firm, that stomach packed up or whatever, looking good, doing his thing for being in his 40s and whatnot. He gets served because I think for the DNA test, and yeah, that's right, the DNA test, because Jocelyn is like, hey, if you're not going to be, my husband, my baby daddy and all that, you're going to have to pay for these pediatrician visits, put money away for her schooling and stuff, because, she not going to do it by herself, especially when he's around to fit the bill. And then Stevie, he's like, well, if I'm the father of the baby, I'm going to take care of my children. But supposedly, he's having like child support issues, but he says he's going to be able to take care of Jocelyn's baby if it proves to be his child. Young Jock and Carly Red. Now, they used to talk about each other, saying how small their eggplants are, that their vajayjay smells like pinto beans and all this other crazy stuff. Well, guess what? They still together. They out there, having fun, because he in the woods somewhere sleeping in one of those, like, the tiny houses, like the shows they be having on TV. Well, he stay out in the woods with the daggone llamas and camels and things, lions, tigers, and bears. And she basically saying that, she want to go ahead and have some fun with him, but he needs to apologize for how he treated her in the past. And young Jock, he just trying to get what he can get out of her, try to get some. And he's willing to do whatever's necessary, and they end up having a bet or whatever, like if you lose the bet, I'm gonna give you what you want, and if I lose the bet, you're gonna get what you want, blah blah blah, playing these games, these old people. And she got a sex book coming out, so she said if she wins, she wants him to take pictures for her sex book. And she say the book is really about them two, how they're little sexapades and stuff. I'm like, dang, they wasn't even together that long, but they had enough experiences that Carly remembers so much about their experience, their time together, that she wants to dedicate a book with him in it. Mimi comes on the scene, and she doesn't, have a girlfriend specifically right now, as she came on the scene, but she is still in the ladies' pond. So she got this girl named Melissa that she's known for a whole rack of years or whatever, that owns a bar, and they friends, because when Melissa introduces herself, she just says she's a potential friend, so she likes Mimi. And come to find out, Melissa is cool with Jocelyn, and you see how everything always intertwined on these shows. So, information about Jocelyn always gets to Mimi because of this girl Melissa. So they can't get away from each other. So, at that bar, she meets up with Tammy, Rashida, and Carly Red at that bar, because she says she hasn't seen him in a while. That's what Mimi says. And so when they talking, Tammy talking about she missed Waka Flocka, but he cheating on her and stuff. He not doing right by her, so she can't stick around if her dude ain't gonna do right. I like that, but he was messing up on you before y'all got married, so I don't know, it's a little bit of side eye on you. Rashida, she talking about her and Kirk is having problems. He talking about that she don't cook enough and all these things or whatever, even though she got a new baby to take care of. I mean, dang, Kirk, you can't cook a little something, like, I know she has to cook for her baby and her son, so how is she not cooking for you? But supposedly he gonna end up, having time to buy places for strippers, making babies supposedly and whatnot. So then we get to Tommy. Tommy, she acting like she want to change. The things she, did in the past, she wants it to be in the past. She a single mother. She do anything for her children or whatever. And a lot of people are counting on her. But she said that Jocelyn is trying to keep her in her old ways, because Jocelyn end up, filing restraining orders or whatever, getting the po-po on Tommy. And so she goes to Stevie to get some help. And then Stevie is talking about he got his own trouble with Jocelyn. She's serving him while he at the gym and whatnot. So he got issues himself. And, he hasn't even seen her since back at the reunion when she took the pregnancy test. So, she asks her for his help, and then Stevie like, I'm going to try to help you, you know what I'm saying? They friends somehow, some way. So, Jocelyn, she has her masked baby shower. People show up, and Jock invited Carly Red to come to the baby shower. Her and Jocelyn still not cool, so she don't think she going to show up, and he also invited Kurt to Jocelyn's baby shower, even though Rashida is not cool with Jocelyn. But anyway, her dude Young Dro is sitting with her, as she like looking like the queen of the ball or whatever. Young Dro is sitting there with her. Like I said a couple minutes ago, she had her hand on his thigh, so they real close and whatnot. And you know, she looking like she having a good time at her baby shower, and she looking real happy or whatever, pregnant. So Carly ends up showing up with her mask because she wants to, not because she wanted to be there for Jocelyn, but she wanted to run up on young Jock to see what's going on, you know, because she do want to be with Jock, you know, have a relationship with him, because when they met out in the woods or whatever, she was saying, so what are we doing? Are we together? Not together? What we doing? Da da da. And young Jock wasn't really trying to give her no answers. So, you know, when she ends up walking up on young Jock talking to some girl or whatever, she runs up real quick thinking that he doing something wrong, and she introduces herself and want to know who the girl is, and she introduces herself as Jasmine. Jasmine ends up being a girl that was that's dating or with this dude that just got out of the feds, that used to deal with Mimi just before Mimi got back with Stevie J. And Mimi says the dude is no good, but he been in jail for a period of time, and she ends up telling young Jock and Carly Red at this baby shower that she just had a baby 3 months ago. And then Carly like, well, who is the father? Because Rod, whatever the dude's name, he been in jail, so what you been doing? You know, running the streets, letting it, you know, letting your stuff go free? And she was like, well, no, Rod isn't the father. And then Carly like, who the father? And then Jock looking all shocked like he don't know what's going on, even though he was just talking to her. Kirk Frost is the father. Mouths drop. Everybody surprised. Soon after, Kirk walks in because he was invited by young Jock to come. So he comes over acting like he don't even know who Jasmine is. And Jasmine like, what? You acting like you don't know me? You never been to my crib? Blah, blah, blah. Basically, that's what's going to be going through the season. We're going to be finding out about her. Kirk ended up running out of the party to run home so that he can go ahead and tell Rashida what's going on, because, you know, stuff is going to hit the fan. Rashida is going to be upset. And he makes it home and lets Rashida know, and she like, so you don't know this girl? You never slept with her? You never did nothing? And Kirk is denying everything. But Rashida in the confessional says something is going on. Something ain't right. Carly, instead of calling Carly Red, instead of calling Rashida, she gets in contact with Mimi and tells Mimi to make a quick trip to Melissa's bar so that she can spill the tea. So, you know, Mimi, she wants some tea, so she jumped in her car and made it to Melissa's bar, and she gets the news about, you know, this girl Jasmine, and she, you know, says that, you know, the stuff about the dude in jail, and she like, yeah, he messed up my credit, he is no good, da-da-da-da-dee. And she just can't believe it, because at first she was like, what, young Jock the father? And she was like, no, Kirk. That was kind of funny when she was like, young Jock is the father? Because, you know, he got enough kids to take care of. So, oh, and the girl Jasmine also lets us know that he came to the hospital when she was delivering her baby and everything, and what? So we need to get some information on that, because why in the world would Kirk do something like that? So yeah, Tommy ends up getting Stevie to go with her to turn herself in or to go speak to the police, and she tells her story, and they put her in the back of a squad car in handcuffs, so she in trouble. And the show ends with Jocelyn and Stevie meeting up, and she's all, you know, like a little bit like she don't know what's going to happen because she hadn't seen Stevie in a long time, and she can't believe that she getting ready to have this baby because she did not expect to be without the father of her child being with her by her side. And that's just how the show ends. So that was Love and Hip Hop, ATL, Season 6, Episode 1. You know, if you look at my past videos, last season of Love and Hip Hop, I only did 4 episodes. I'm like, dang, I wonder if I'm going to be able to stick it out the whole time this season. I give this episode a thumbs up. I liked it, and I'm looking forward to episode 2. Alright then, peace out guys. Check you next time.